Hey guys, it's Cam here, and today finally, I'm so excited. I'm doing my first Q&A video for you guys. Let's jump straight to the first question. So the first question states, what is one of your favorite memories to look back on? Okay, I probably have to say that my favorite memory to look back on was I was in Canada, and it was the day when I first got my ATV. Before that, I was just watching like videos and stuff of like mudding and just quadding around, and some of the people I knew like through school like had quads, and I just thought that was the coolest thing. And like when I got one, I was able to like go like in the gravel pits and stuff, and I just had so much fun. And let's jump straight to the next question. So for the second question, it states, what is the greatest accomplishment of your life so far? Well, probably one of my greatest accomplishment of my life so far was probably moving to the States from Canada. It was just so like much like stuff going on. It was crazy switching schools, but now it's all good, and I look back at it and was like, wow, that's crazy. Not too many people go through that. So, yeah. Next question. So, the next question simply questions me, skating or skateboarding? Okay, so when it comes to skating and skateboarding, I guess that's a question that can be looked at a bunch of different ways. But in general, I prefer skating over skateboarding because as a kid, I never really had interest in skateboarding, and I just never really got into doing tricks. But like I've played hockey my whole life, and I just really like skating. Like going to the arena, just like a hop away, playing some hockey with a couple friends, and then like just like nothing. But when it comes to skateboarding, like in the area, I actually would choose that over skating because when it comes to longboarding, I absolutely love longboarding. My cousin introduced me to it, and it's the greatest thing ever. It's so much easier to turn. It's not meant really for tricks, but it's awesome for traveling. It's like biking compacted into a binder, except it has wheels on it, and it's super comfy. And on to the next question. So I probably have to say this is probably one of the wackiest questions I received, but here's what it states. When did you first find out about you being a zombie? Okay, so yesterday I was going to bed, and I was walking outside, and this crazy dude came and he started like swinging at me and stuff, and I just told him to get lost, and he was like, oh, why? And he went away. And then when I woke up the next day, I saw a scratch. He was all infected on my arm, and I was really hungry, and now I like to eat people. Anyways, next question. So here is a question that is more hard to answer, but because I never really play these games. But it states, let me just first say, what do you think about the Deadpool movie? Okay, so when it comes to the character Deadpool, like I don't really know much about him. Like I've heard there's games and stuff, but after seeing the trailer, that's like crazy. Like I've never seen a trailer like that. So but yeah, the game is like I've never really played them, so I don't really have much info about this. So anyways, next question. So this is a really good question, as somebody asked me. Do you like being tall? Okay, so I probably have to say that, yeah, like being tall is really awesome. Like you can do like dunks and stuff, and you can do like sports like really well, and you can just reach things in the house really easily. Now there are some negatives too, of course. Like when you're older, if you're too tall, you can like get like really bad knees and stuff, and all that kind of nonsense. But when you're short, I say being short is pretty cool too. I think these are equally as good. You don't get any of the pains. It can you can exercise easier because you're a lot lighter and stuff. But yeah, I really like being tall just because I did most of my life and as being tall, and I just really enjoyed how it went for me. So yeah, next question. So the next question is, given a choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? So when it comes to, let's say, having a dinner guest over anyone in the world, honestly, I would probably have to say it would be Markiplier because, like, I watch his videos. He's a really cool dude, and I think it'd just be like really like awesome and funny person to have like over for supper. He would just like make things like really funny. But yeah, next question. So the next question states, what would make a perfect day for you and why? So probably the perfect day that would be for me would be I would get up in the morning, not too early, not too late, probably around like 9 or something. Load my bike up, load my longboard up, pack a bunch of snacks, water and stuff, and honestly just go to like a really cool place to do both biking and longboarding, and then like also call my buddy over, and we would just chill and bike and longboard for the day, and then go home and play some games, and then make probably spaghetti or something like that. But yeah, that's probably my perfect day. And to the next question. So the next question is, for what in your life do you feel most grateful for and why? So the next question is, for what in your life do you feel most grateful for and why? So as you guys might guess, from the first question of the video, I obviously am so grateful for learning how to longboard, and it's like it completely changes my life. Like if I didn't have longboarding, I would be a completely different person. Like I'm just so thankful for longboarding. And I've also like made a bunch of friends too through longboarding that are like absolutely cool. So yeah, next question. So the next question is probably like the one I can't really answer because let me just tell you guys. So if you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? So there's not much I could really say about this question, but I basically had like a really awesome like raised way. Like there's no real way I could actually change it. I really enjoyed it myself, So yeah, next question. So this is probably also another really interesting question. If you woke up tomorrow having an ability, what would it be? So if I woke up tomorrow having an ability, I would probably want the power to move stuff with the mind. I'm talking about having telekinesis. I think that'd be one of the most cool things, and I also think it would outrule being telepathic, because if you were telekinesis, right, you can move stuff with your mind. Couldn't you also fly too, right? You can move yourself. So I think that'd be pretty cool. So, yeah. For example, let's say if you get mad at somebody because they're bullying you, you can just use the force or the telekinesis and you could just force them away, Like, also, if you're laying on the couch and you really don't want to reach for that TV remote, you can be like, reach for it in midair and it'll just come right to your hand. Or let's say if you're trying to do yard work and you don't want to pick up a bunch of wood, you can just use the force and just put it somewhere else. I think that'd be pretty cool. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to say I really appreciate for you taking the time to watch my video, And please leave a like, drop comments below, and subscribe. And I will try to keep videos posted to you daily. I appreciate it. It's Cam here signing out. Peace.